Hello and welcome. Our topic for the day is mixed rational expressions with multiple operations and that require factoring. We'll be looking at some harder questions today. Let's get started. At the first question says simplify and we're given one expression multiplied with another one divided by the third expression. Here we see we are given multiplication and division both. So we'll be performing a multiplication first. To do that, our steps are to factor wherever possible. So in the first numerator we see we can pull out a 9 and inside the parentheses we are left with 9 times x minus 3. Now the denominator can be factored as x minus 2 times x minus 1 times x plus 3 divided by x minus 1. Now divided by, we have another factor over here, x squared minus 2x minus 3 divided by 2x squared plus x minus 3. Now when we multiply these, we can see if anything is getting cross cancelled. So nothing is getting cross cancelled, so we write down all the terms together. X minus 2, x minus 1 and another x minus 1 divided by, now here we can factor the numerator. The numerator factors to x minus 3 times x plus 1, and the denominator goes as 2x plus 3 times x minus 1. Now this is similar to fractional division where we keep the first fraction as it is. So we write down the first fraction as it is. Now we will be changing the division sign to multiplication. Flip the second fraction, that is the denominator will become the numerator now. So we write down, and the numerator becomes the denominator. Now we'll see what all can be cross cancelled. The x minus 3 goes off with the x minus 3. The x minus 1 goes off with the x minus 1. Nothing else can be cancelled. So our final answer is 2x plus 3 times 9 times x plus 3 divided by x minus 1 times x minus 2 times x plus 1. This is matching to option D, which is the correct answer. Let's try the next one. Simplify and we're given one expression divided by the other. Now let's draw this line in between, and on the top we see we can take the LCM as negative x squared plus x. For the first term we see it's the same thing, so we write down negative 3 as it is, minus 1 times, we put a square parentheses. Here we are left with negative x plus 1. Now at the bottom we have again the LCM negative x squared plus x. So 4 as it is, minus the square parentheses negative 3 times negative x plus 1. Now let's solve the first step over here. We have negative 3 minus, inside the square parentheses we have x minus 1, because the negative times negative is positive and negative times positive is a negative, divided by negative x squared plus x divided by 4 minus 3x minus 3. Again the same thing, a negative times negative is a positive, while a negative times positive is a negative, divided by negative x squared plus x. So this is negative 3 minus x plus 1 divided by negative x squared plus x, because negative times positive is negative and negative times negative is a positive, divided by 4 minus 3x plus 3. So again divided by negative x squared plus x. This is nothing but negative x minus 2 divided by negative x squared plus x. Here we can do divided by negative 3x plus 7 divided by negative x squared plus x. This is similar to fractional division. Keep the first fraction as it is. Change the division to multiplication. Flip the second fraction, that is negative x squared plus x. The denominator becomes a numerator and the numerator becomes a denominator. So here we can see we can cross cancel this. Our final answer is negative x minus 2 divided by negative 3x plus 7. This can be seen in option D. Let's try the next question. Simplify. We have one expression multiplied by the other divided by another expression altogether. So let's see how we can simplify this. In the first numerator, we can factor it as 4x minus 3 times x minus 1 divided by negative x plus 2 times x minus 1. These are the factors for the denominator, times negative x plus 2 divided by x minus 1 divided by the factors for this is 4x minus 3 times x plus 5 divided by x minus 1. So let's see in the first two terms if we can cross cancel something. So I see negative x plus 2 going over with the negative x plus 2, x minus 1 going over with the x minus 1. So we are finally left with 4x minus 3 divided by x minus 1 divided by 4x minus 3 times x plus 5 divided by x minus 1. This is similar to fractional division, that is, we keep the first fraction as it is, change the division sign to multiplication, flip the second fraction, that is, the denominator becomes the numerator and the numerator goes into the denominator. Now we'll see if we can cross cancel something. The 4x minus 3 goes with the 4x minus 3 and x minus 1 goes with the x minus 1. So we are finally left with 1 divided by x plus 5. This is the final answer and can be seen in option C. I hope solving mixed rational expressions with multiple operations that required factoring is easy now. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.